Before the United States goes to polls, let us also have a quick look at the top 10 pivotal moments that defined the U.S. presidential campaign of 2020. First up, in the dramatic and eventful ride from a dizzying election year, is the acquittal of Donald Trump in February. Trump's Senate impeachment trial ended with him being cleared on 2 charges brought by Democrats. The next significant game-changing moment in the campaign was when Joe Biden blew the field away in South Carolina. He caused several rivals to drop out immediately and set the stage for a stunning run that sewed up the Democratic nomination in a matter of weeks.
We have to beat Donald Trump and the Republican Party, but here's the deal.
Nobody predicted a global pandemic that would upend every facet of the campaign. After weeks of downplaying the coronavirus threat and with cases skyrocketing in the country, Donald Trump delivered a rare national address from the Oval Office in an attempt to reassure a jittery public.
My fellow Americans, tonight I want to speak with you about our nation's unprecedented response to the coronavirus outbreak that started in China and is now spreading throughout the world.
Another memorable moment was when Bernie Sanders became the final rival for the Democratic nomination to drop out of the race. Sanders' move allowed Biden to turn his focus squarely to the general election. The infamous BLEACH moment of Donald Trump was yet another pivotal moment in U.S. election history. In April, Donald Trump, at one of his daily virus briefings, spontaneously suggested that injecting disinfectant such as bleach into the human body could eliminate the coronavirus.
And then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs.
Washington was one of the several cities convulsed by protests in the wake of the death of George Floyd. There were protests outside the White House. U.S. Park Police and National Guard troops clad in riot gear then used pepper spray to clear the park outside the White House. And finally, in August 2020, Kamala Harris joined Joe Biden. She swiftly proved herself to be everything Biden needed, giving him a practiced and polished campaign partner and energizing the Democratic race. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg succumbed to cancer less than 2 months before the November 3rd election, which proved to be a major turning point in the U.S. presidential campaign. Trump came into his first debate with Biden looking for a fight, but his belligerence worked against him. He repeatedly interrupted Biden and the moderator, Chris Wallace, to the point where the entire event veered out of control. This debate is certainly going down in history. And after weeks of holding in-person rallies in which safety measures against the spread of the coronavirus were largely ignored, Donald Trump and several aides tested positive for COVID-19. The U.S. presidential election on November 3rd will not only decide America's fate, but also the nature of geopolitical relations globally and the future of liberal democracy.